Hello. We're back after like 5 days? I don't know, I lost the count. But we're back with a cute 2-bit video for you all. Today, I want to suggest 10 cute but useful extensions for VS Code. Before watching the video, make sure that you're not high, because this one will make you high.
Mami, yo te veo ahí con tus amigas y todas.
Without further ado, let's jump into the video. The first extension is called VS Code Pet. Yeah, have you ever wanted to own a pet, but for whatever reason you're broke? You couldn't have your own pet? Well, stop crying. Because with this extension, you can have as many pets as you want. After installing it, you don't need to do anything special. You can see all your pets on your screen. And you can even play with them. So whenever you get bored of coding, you can play with your pets. Imaginary pets. Yeah. You can add any pet with this button. You can choose its color and name too. The next extension is called Background. VS Code Background is boring. After like 5 minutes, you're gonna get bored of it. But with this extension, you can have your own customized background. After installing it, press Ctrl-Shift-P, search setting here and make sure to choose the first one, which you can see JSON in brackets. So after clicking it, you need to insert a code which can be found in our Discord channel.
Hi, Dad.
I just died on your arms tonight.
Mr. Wayne?
I put it there for you all. Just don't forget to put a comma in here, then paste the code. The only thing you have to change is this line of code. So open your browser and find whatever background you like. It can be a GIF too. Just right click and choose image address and paste it here. Save the code and restart VS Code. It can bug out sometimes, and it's mostly because of the site. So if it didn't work, try another image or GIF. There's also a low chance of getting an error if you use a site that is free, like Pinterest. And there you have it. Don't worry about the lag, it's just loading and it's gonna be fine after like a few seconds, as you can see. The third extension is called Code Runner, and it's mostly used for Python and Java. It simply runs your codes. It gives you an output of it. It's like Lifesaver but different. Search it up here, choose the first one and install it. In here, it says the languages it supports. So let me drag a Python file here, and after that you just need to run it. Simple. The next extension is a special. It's the best you can find. It's holy. The name of it is Tab 9, and what it does is it helps you with your coding. It's an AI which I believe I suggested in one of our shorts. If I found it, you'll see a link to it up here. After installing it, you'll go down here. Click on it and choose Open Hub. You'll get a screen like this, but you're gonna get a different one from what I'm seeing right now. You need to register an account before using the AI, which is easy. After signing up, you'll get a token or a link. Copy that and go to whatever code you were writing. Again, press Ctrl-Shift-P here and choose this option. If you can't find it, just search Tab 9 and you'll find it. Click on it and paste the token. It can do a lot of things like debugging your code, suggestions, and other things. But the main use of it is its AI. You can tell this extension anything you want and it'll give you the full code of it. For example, I ask it to write me a function and boom, easy peasy, you have the code. Don't worry if you see errors in the codes, it's mostly because of the language. Like you want Python but it writes it in JavaScript. But it's fine, with a few little touches you can easily get it right. Let me try a clock instead. Press insert and you can get the code. And there it is, your clock. This guy has some more uses too, like checking your codes. If you press this, tab 9 will check all the codes and finds any potential bug you might have. Or when you're having an error, tab 9 can suggest an alternative solution to your code. Alright, the next extension is Lifesaver. And I know you heard this like 1,000 times, but it's this guy's fault, the one recording with the video. I told him, but he's just stupid. I'm not gonna go fancy on this. Install this like the rest. What it does is, it shows an output of your code in your browser. You can click down here to see an output. Or right click and choose Open with Lifesaver. Alright, the next one is called Excel Viewer. Imagine you have an Excel file that you constantly need to check or extract some data from it. Normally, if you drag an Excel file to VS Code, you see a shit like this. So go and install this like the rest. After installing it, you don't need to do anything else. And now if you drag an Excel to VS Code, you can beautifully access everything. Another extension is called To Do, or if you're a JJK fan, Toto. This extension works like a comment but highlighted. For example, in this code, a normal comment looks like this. But with To Do highlights, you can write even better comments. It's mostly used for very important ones. Polar code is the name of the next extension. It basically takes a screenshot of any part of your code. Go ahead and install it. Remember to install the 2022 version of it. It's kinda better. After installing it, again press Ctrl+Shift+P and choose Polar code. Then you can choose any line of your code and this extension will get a high quality screenshot of it. You can customize the output too. The spell checker is the next extension. And as the name suggests, it corrects any spelling mistakes in your codes. Even I have spelling mistakes while talking. So do the usual and install it. And for example, when you're coding, you miss one alphabet or misspell one word. It will highlight it for you, so you know that you write this word wrong. And it's mostly used for regular words, not codes. And finally, the last extension. It's called Prettier. After installing it, you will see a code in Page. Copy it, press Ctrl+Shift+P again, and Settings. After this line of code, write a comma and paste it. But what does it do? Imagine you have a few lines of code like this. This extension will delete any unnecessary space in your codes, and like the name suggests, it makes them prettier. It also helps to run the codes smoother. And that's the end of the story. I hope this extension will come handy for you and help you all to code more efficient. Thanks for watching this video, and like always, don't forget to like and make that subscribe button happy. Bye bye!